Alrighty, welcome back fellas. So I just got done breaking down the Super EZAs for Buhan and for Super Vegito. Honestly, both are so cracked, but right now I want to focus on something else that is just as important, and that is the new data download. Of course, with the 10th anniversary coming soon, we can practically taste it. We were expecting a new app update or a new data download. We finally got that today, so right now in this vid, I want to go ahead with you guys and break down all of the important information that we can look forward to through the data download. Hopefully you guys enjoy the vid. If you do, drop a like, subscribe to the channel, comment down below your thoughts. Now let's go ahead and get into this. Now, we do have a lot of help from two GOATs, Proton 10MG and Air Dokkan. So shout out to both of them. They're so fantastic. I love both of them so much. But with Proton, he does have this whole kind of nice pin right here for all of the important stuff. So of course, with JP specifically for now, we do have the app update being live for 5.25. For global, I believe it's going to take one more day for that to happen because they want to postpone the maintenance to make sure everything works, I guess. But the app update is live. We'll talk about that in just a moment. But also, we have the new AGL Goku, right? Like the 10th anniversary free-to-play Goku. So we saw him, of course. We have some new categories. We'll talk about that in just a moment. And we have a bunch of other stages as well, so a bunch of content going on. This is something very cool, it seems we're getting a special stage, right, or a special set of stages and stories for each major show, right? Dragon Ball GT, Super Z, and this kind of harkens back or whatever, to what they were saying they wanted to do in the 10th anniversary pre-stream, where they said they wanted to cover every single show, and this is kind of like a part of that, so that's really cool. A new set of Supreme Battle Spectacle stages right there, the red zone for Vegeta's story, 10th anniversary battles being updated, information on the new Super EZA fights for Super Vegito and in Buu, or Majin Buu right there, right, Buhan, so it's all some good stuff. We have wallpapers and everything. This is going to be very dope for sure. So yeah, it's all really crazy. We keep going, of course, we see Goku. These are the new categories. So we have two new categories at the very least. We have a hero who protects Earth, and we have successor. So we'll talk about those in just a moment. I believe Air Dokkan has a better graphic for that sort of stuff. But yeah, we have the other stages, of course. We see right here, this stage right here, Rising Enthusiasm. So only one stage, but a hero who protects the Earth, slash successor, that's the category bonus drop. So for the two new categories right there, that's going to be pretty fun. We have a new stage for Dragon Ball Daima, so that's going to have Dragon Ball Seekers for the bonus drop right there. OG Dragon Ball, bonus drop for Dragon Ball Seekers, 5 stages in this right here. Also for Dragon Ball GT, 5 stages right here as well. Super, 5 stages here as well, like once again. And Dragon Ball Z, bonus drop right here for Earthbred Fighters, and 5 stages here as well. So it's pretty straightforward stuff, I would say. I'm kind of curious as to why there are no bonus drop kind of categories for Dragon Ball Super and GT. Maybe that was just something that was missed by Proton, but I'll give him the benefit of the doubt. But, it is what it is. It's not going to be too crazy regardless. So, that's just going to be something worth noting. Again, 2 stages for this Supreme Battle Spectacle, so that's going to be OG Dragon Ball and the first half of Dragon Ball Z. I'm assuming that means they're going to end it by the end of Namek Saga, right, like Frieza Saga, so we'll see how it works. 3 stages for Vegeta's story, so that's going to be coming in a few days now. Just a bunch of content. This is going to be fantastic. We needed a lot of content because the past week or two has been relatively dry to say the least. So obviously that's because we've been waiting for the 10th anniversary, but now that we're coming to the 10th anniversary, we need that content to go into overload, and it seems like that's going to be happening, so that's going to be dope. Of course, we have the Super EZA information for Vegito, so of course to beat him, you want to take a team full of transformation boost characters. For Buhan, you want to take him on with a team full of Patara category characters, so that's going to be pretty dope. So all nice things. Also, something very funny is that with the app update, so basically everyone knows, the whole title screen has always kept Hercule, with him helping us keep our promises, but it seems like they've updated the title screen to now have Roshi, and I'm not gonna lie, it looks a lot cleaner, it's a lot more crisp, but rest in peace to Hercule. Also shout out to Dokkan assets, because this was pretty funny, but rest in peace to Hercule. He will be missed because he has carried that screen for so long, and now it's up to Roshi to carry on his legacy, because this is sad, but this is so funny. So yeah, I mean, it's a lot of nice stuff, with the update, by the way, for the app, I didn't talk about too much yet, but within the app update, basically they updated the UI to make it look a lot nicer. They updated the passive skill breakdown to make it a lot more user-friendly for new players, old players, so that is a very nice quality of life update. They also added some other stuff, including tabs for various types of events, so they've tried to make things look a lot more organized, and I really do appreciate that, because that makes things a lot easier to follow along, so that's going to be a massive W for sure. And, it's just a bunch of nice things for sure. So this is really dope stuff. Let's go to Air Dokkan, because Air Dokkan has a couple of graphics that, I think are a bit better. So we see, of course, the whole thread here from Proton, but besides that, we see some other stuff, it's talking about the story events. We have a new wallpaper coming soon. So this wallpaper is going to be a part of the whole 10th anniversary. Honestly, it looks pretty clean. The only thing that's kind of throwing me off slightly is Goku's nose. Maybe that's just me, but the nose seems slightly too off to the side, maybe off to like the top right a bit more, but I'm not an artist, I'm not that good, so I'm not going to judge. But this is going to be a pretty dope wallpaper for sure. I will say it is kind of Christmassy kind of feeling to me or something. I don't know why, but like with the red, I guess. But still, this looks really clean for sure. I'm curious to see what other wallpaper we'll get, but this is definitely going to be dope for sure. And yeah, so these are the categories, right? So heroes who protect the earth, that's one of them. We see, of course, within the category, we see characters like Beast Gohan, we see Super Saiyan 4 Tanabata Goku, the 8th year LRs, the 7th year LRs, Year 3 Super Gogeta right there, the Year 4s, Year 5 Gogeta Blue, Tech Gogeta right here, Super Gogeta from the Gogeta movie, 9th anniversary Gogeta Blue, Carnival Gohan. So we see a lot of interesting characters, the Go Bros, Cell Saga Gohan. It's kind of interesting kind of set of characters, but the one thing that's really kind of interesting to me, as you guys may notice, is that certain, opposites of headliner characters are not showing up. So as an example, right, we also have Beastless Gohan right here. Beastless Gohan is here, but Orange Piccolo is not, right? Beast Gohan is here, but the Gammas are not. And, for example, like with the 5th year anniversary, right, Gogeta Blue is here, but Vegito Blue is not. So I think the whole focus that they're trying to do is they're trying to focus on characters who actually clutched up and got the W for protecting the Earth, so Beast Gohan, of course, he was responsible for defeating Cell Max and saving the Earth, Tanabata Goku versus Baby, the 8th year Spirit Bombs, the 7th years, with Gogeta and like the Gogeta Blue right here, Super Gogeta when he beat Janemba. So, I think that's the focus they're trying to kind of emphasize with this specific category, which is probably why we don't see certain characters like Vegito Blue. Vegito Blue, Super Vegito, technically they did not win their fights, and even if you want to say they did to a degree, they didn't actually save the day. The big baddie was still there. So I think that's the kind of focus as to why this category is the way that it is. I kind of like it because it makes it a bit more balanced, but at the same time, I'm sure certain people are kind of frustrated that for this new category, you can't pair your Vegetos with your Gogetas. So that's going to be a bit frustrating, I guess, but at the same time, it is what it is. I'm not going to say it's the end of the world. So that's one thing right there for this category. Of course, we see other characters like Sword of Hope Trunks, right here. Cell Saga Trunks right here, transforming Trunks, whatever. Super Saiyan 2, Super Saiyan 3 Goku, Godku, 23rd World Tournament Goku. So yeah, it's a very interesting category for sure. I'm not actually sure who will lead this category. That's the interesting thing. So of course, with our Part 1 10th anniversary characters, we know we're getting a Dokkan Fest Super Vegito, we know we're getting a GT Super Saiyan 3, Super Saiyan 4 Goku, and we know we're getting Super Saiyan Blue Evolved Vegeta. Now, for me, I mean, obviously, Super Vegito is not a part of this category, so I think it's kind of obvious that the Dokkan Fest Super Vegito, he's not going to be the one who covers this category. I think, between Super Saiyan Blue Evolved Vegeta and Goku, it has to be Goku, because Goku is the only one of those 3 characters who won his specific fight, right? Because that Goku, GT Goku from Super Saiyan 4, that's when he fought Baby. That's when he defeated Baby. That's when he protected the Earth and saved everyone. So I think he's going to be one who leads this category, being a 200% leader or something like that. So that's going to be pretty dope, of course. And the other one is Inherited Power or Successor, as we saw earlier. So this category is going to be very interesting. We see a bunch of villainous kind of characters, I guess. So, like, we see, of course, Merge Zamasu right there, Corrupted Zamasu right there, Orange Piccolo, Frieza right there, Super Saiyan Blue Evolved Vegeta, the Year 4, Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta right there, Merge Zamasu right there, Golden Frieza, Beerus, just a bunch of random, not really random, but just a bunch of interesting character choices right there combined. Super Saiyan 2 Vegeta, Tech Vegeta right there, 23rd World Tournament Piccolo, Super Vegeta, First Form Dokkan Fest Frieza, Topo, Rose. So this is a very interesting category. I will admit this category, in terms of like what it has to offer, it does feel kinda ass, because the category is like a mishmash of these certain types of people and characters, and I'm not sure if I like that. Now, obviously, we don't see any fusions here, we don't see, Gokus and Gohan, so I think it's kind of obvious that this category is probably going to be the category that is covered by the new Super Saiyan Blue Evolved Vegeta. Hopefully, he can make this team really good, because there are some powerful characters, don't get me wrong. Super Saiyan Blue Evolved Vegeta is pretty good. Super Saiyan 2 Vegeta is pretty decent, I would say, at very least. There's other characters like Topo, Tech Vegeta, Rose, Super Vegeta. There's other characters who are decent. Tech Beerus is down here, so that's a really big plus. But at the same time, this category is not on the same level as the other one. We know with Heroes Who Protect the Earth, it's not the same level as I would say like movie heroes or movie bosses or Super Saiyans. So we'll have to see how this is going to work. This is going to be very interesting. And also I guess the bigger question is now, what is going to be the leader skill for Super Vegito? Because obviously it doesn't seem like it's going to be covering either of these categories. So it's going to be very interesting for sure. It seems like we're getting a new kind of a set of abilities showing up, so like things like guard, for example, so that's gonna be pretty dope. Of course, we love to see that. Of course, new icons and everything, so that's gonna be pretty dope. Again, that wallpaper, I guess is animated, which I'm not sure exactly how it's gonna work, but that's gonna be pretty dope. We see again, the reiteration of all of the new events. We're getting a bunch of missions and everything, so we see the coins right here for the 10th anniversary, new exchange tickets through the Dokkan Chronicle event, so that's gonna be pretty dope. Of course, Purunga is going to be returning soon, so we'll have to see what the Dragon Balls entail, but we're going to be having that coming very soon, so that's going to be pretty fantastic. Skill orbs, of course, so yeah, it's going to be fantastic. The missions for Super Vegito and for Buhan, pretty straightforward in terms of what they want from you. It's like the basic stuff for Super Easy A's. These are the missions for the Red Zone Vegeta story, so beat 1, 2, 3 stages right there. For the third stage, you want to beat it with a 5 or more characters in the Earth Red Warriors category. So this should be a pretty easy mission to complete. Take Goku's, take Gohan, so you'll probably be fine there, but going to be very fun for sure, pretty easy probably. The Dokkan Chronicle challenges right here, so complete the first year without doing support items, do the second year, do it by organizing characters from each of the 5 categories, or the 5 types I should say, so that's pretty straightforward. Complete the third year and do it by just doing the same thing basically, taking characters from all types right there, so I think this is going to be pretty easy as well. I mean, it's not going to be too difficult in terms of missions. We'll have to see how the fight works, but yeah, going to be very fun for sure. The 10th anniversary battle, has a couple of stages, so beat it without, using support items. Also, beat it with certain types of allies, right? So accelerated battle right here. So there's that fusion right here. So again, pretty straightforward stuff. I just want to go ahead and go through the missions with you guys, so you guys know what you're going to be getting yourselves into. Should be easy to kind of do this stuff, but yeah, obviously, we have a new kind of stage right here. So clear the stages right here. This is going to be pretty straight up, I would say. The new Supreme Battle Spectacle stages, right? We saw only a few of those, right? Stage 1, Stage 2. We do have 2 missions though. So Stage 1 with the OG Dragon Ball fight, that's going to be beating it with a team full of Dragon Ball Seekers. And then for Stage 2 against the first half of Dragon Ball Z, that is going to be taking it with a team full of Planet Destruction. So Planet Destruction, I guess I would recommend you guys take movie bosses, take things like Broly and Beerus. Dragon Ball Seekers, that's going to be kind of ugly, but I think you can make it work. I think, if I recall correctly, Daima Goku specifically is the one who leads that category, so if you have Daima Goku, he's going to be pretty good, but there are some other characters like the LRGT trio who can kind of lead that, so there's different kind of options, but yeah, pretty straightforward. Missions for the 5 stages right here, so, just a bunch of stuff right there, beating it with one character in the superhero category for the Dragon Ball Super kind of fights. So that's stuff that we can kind of expect right there, nothing too crazy. Limited skill orbs events. So we are getting some skill orbs here, it would seem, just by beating a certain event here. So this is all going to be really nice stuff. Link orbs are coming back, the ability to kind of revamp those missions, of course. So that's going to be pretty fun stuff. I mean, Whis event is getting revamped. Some new kind of stones right here, so yeah. Also, we are getting these whole gacha tickets, so this is going to be important, guys. Make sure to save these tickets when you get them, because these tickets will be available for you to use in the major new 10th anniversary banners. Obviously, you probably want to wait to see how your banners and your summons kind of go before you use these tickets, but yeah, this is going to be very huge for sure. And then, yeah, I mean, pretty much the same kind of stuff right there. So this is all really special stuff. This looks like the new exchange ability that we obviously knew was going to be coming with the Super Vegito, so yeah, this is all crazy stuff for sure. Honestly, I am so overwhelmed. Also, it's because it's like almost 1 a.m. for me, so I'm like so tired. But this is so much crazy stuff going on. Honestly, this all just makes me so excited for 10th anniversary. I am so ready to be a part of this with you guys. I hope you guys are excited as well. 10th anniversary is coming so soon, and honestly, I'm not even sure if I'm ready for it, but I am going to enjoy every single moment of it, and I hope you guys enjoy it as well. And also, I hope you guys enjoyed this vid, because that is where we're going to end the vid again. If you guys enjoyed it, drop a like, subscribe to the channel, comment down below your thoughts on this whole data download, and I'll see you all in the next one. Take care, you guys.